At the lab interior, Egghead Island, Sentomaru is talking on transponder snail from somewhere else. He gets to know that Kizaru is arriving there very soon. The person on the other end of the line is Stussy along with Jimbei. Stussy informs him that CP0 agents were ordered to wait for his arrival after eliminating Dr. Vegapunk. Sentomaru says that the government is pulling out all the stops and seems extremely serious in eliminating Vegapunk. Stussy agrees to him and tells him that the government is planning for something even bigger than Ohara incident. There are two reasons for that. First, because Dr. Vegapunk has conducted a forbidden research and taken it to another level. And second, unlike Ohara, Egghead actually has formidable combative and defensive capabilities. Sentomaru replies that these reasons reveal no surprise in them coming after Vegapunk. Before disconnecting, Stussy tells Sentomaru to call her if there is any development, as all the other transponders on the Labo stratum are down. In Factory A, Fabrio stratum, Sentomaru, after disconnecting the call, tells the workers that the Navy is going to repeat history very soon. Sentomaru warns them that they cannot afford to hesitate. The workers start fleeing as they need to get off the island before the Marines show up. On the third-floor lab in Building C, somebody is calling Usop and Lilith. It is Frankie who is partially petrified. Frankie exclaims that even if his right side is frozen solid, his left can still pack a punch. Frankie tries to make a deal telling her that if she repents, he will let her go easily. However, Seraphim Snake ignores him and her attention turns towards Pythagoras. Pythagoras questions her that who ordered her to do this. Seraphim Snake, however, stomps her foot on him. Her foot crushes him, and Frankie, who is half petrified, can only cry out his name. The crush results in a huge explosion. It is not clear what happened to Pythagoras. After that, Frankie tries calling Seraphim Snake, but she starts to walk away, ignoring him. On the second floor of Building A, Chopper, Robin, and Atlas are flying around looking for Vegapunk. They are hoping for everyone to be all right because of the screams and explosions they have heard. Robin exclaims that she tried checking and it seems the Seraphim are attacking everyone. Robin further says that she is assured of one thing, and that is when Nami screams. A certain someone will always dash to her aid in an instant. Robin believes that everyone is stuck in their places due to Seraphim. Robin is worried that because everyone is busy fighting, what if something happens to Vegapunk's main body while everyone is distracted? Atlas says that she remembers a room that has been sealed off for a while now. She considered the place not very useful, but maybe they should go and check. Atlas starts leading the way while the other two follow her. On the third floor of Building A, Nami tries to help Edison while Brooke decides to go and look for Vegapunk. Nami looks out for Sanji. Sanji continues his fight with S-Shark. S-Shark attacks Sanji, but he is getting no damage. On the fourth floor of Building A, Zoro and Luffy are continuously fighting with Seraphim Kuma and Seraphim Hawk. Zoro is annoyed to see that the flames on their backs are not extinguishing. Luffy tells him to leave that and points their attention to S-Hawk, who is missing. Lucci exclaims that he must have reprioritized the order of his targets. He must be focusing on killing the weakest first and saving the toughest for last. Lucci further adds that eliminating their weaker friends would rattle the stronger fighters and handicap them. Zoro runs after S-Hawk to chase him down. Luffy tries to stop him, but when he doesn't stop, Luffy tells Kaku, whom he mistakenly calls Usop, to go after Zoro before he gets lost. Kaku quickly runs after Zoro, asking that whom Luffy was calling Usop. Luffy starts fighting with Seraphim Kuma and uses his Hawk Gatling technique, exclaiming that he will blast the fire on the back of Seraphim away. Lucci tells Luffy to use his brain as it doesn't matter how many times he try hitting the Seraphim, it won't work. The scene shifts to Bonnie, who is sitting before the paw bubble and is weeping at her father's memories. It is revealed that only one day remains before the infamous EggHead incident. However, the wheels of this tale were set into motion 3 months ago. A flashback scene from the past is shown. 3 months prior at the Holy Land Mary Joaz, someone from EggHead contacted the 5 elders and told them that Dr. Vegapunk is researching the Void Century. CP5 was dispatched to investigate, but their inspection revealed nothing. Yet their ship mysteriously disappeared as it attempted to leave EggHead. CP7 and CP8 were both deployed to shed light on the situation. However, no government ships returned from EggHead. The unknown person then contacted the 5 elders from EggHead again. The conversation between the 5 elders and the individual totally exposed the full extent of the genius scientist's treachery. And so, the elders decided to order Vegapunk's assassination and ordered the Cypher Paul Zero agents to execute the mission. However, the 5 elders anticipated that Vegapunk would resist, so one of the elders decided to go along with Admiral Kizaru. They also reinforced the fleet they deployed with backup from several naval branches, and their caution level was raised to total war imminent. But the sudden and unexpected appearance of Emperor Straw Hat Luffy's ship left the government forces feeling more than a little uneasy by this complication. The scene shifts to present day, and it is mentioned that in any case, the chain of events is going to culminate the very next day, and the outcome will shock the world. The scene shifts to Hidden Lab, where Vegapunk and the CP agents are imprisoned. The person who shot Shaka comes closer to the container, and Vegapunk demands for answer. Everyone tries to look through the container that who is doing all this. The person slides the door of container and comes before Vegapunk. It is revealed to be Vegapunk York, who tells Vegapunk Stella that she desires to become a celestial dragon. Vegapunk asks her that despite her going to Marie-Joieuse in the past and seeing from her own eyes that how horrible they are, why she wants to become a horrible person like them. York, however, starts laughing and tells him that he is talking just like Shaka, though she thinks Shaka is dead now. York then exclaims that it seems confusing to have so many Vegapunks roaming around and that there is no need for so many. Only one is enough, and that is her. The embodiment of her undeterred desire leaves the shadows. I've noticed that many of you are simply watching my videos without subscribing. I kindly request you to consider subscribing to my channel, as your support motivates me to keep creating more content.